You don't have to be an engineer to start with AI. So I actually have a strong marketing or online performance marketing background. And it was like 3 years ago when I thought, oh, I need to do something different. I'm looking for a new challenge. And surprise, surprise, at the same time, ChatGPT was a rise on the market. So I thought, yeah, this will be an interesting topic to get into it. And as job rotations are really fostered at Telefonica, so I did a job rotation in the conversational AI area, and had the opportunity to become the product owner of Aura. So here I am on stage. So 2 years ago, I was also sitting here for 2 months in the field, and actually I hadn't really any clue what everyone was talking about. I think today is a bit different, hopefully. All right, so I will take you on Sophie's journey in experiencing how we at Telefonica adopt, or especially the team that was really working on it since for the last 10 to 15 years, so adopt conversational AI in the contact center. So the journey started in 2013 with Sophie.
I can't go online at home anymore. What can I do?
So instead of navigating through a multi-level selection menu, which of course also would consume some time, and once you would have reached number 8, you didn't know what is 1 and 2 again. So Sophie could now express her issue in an open service question. So this was then based on an AI intent recognition, then understood, classified, and then on a rule-based system, then routed to the correct agent team. And as Sophie was used to more simple IVR systems in the past, she continued to express her issue in a 1-word or 2-word utterances, what we often call she still speaks IVR-ish, which was and still is a major challenge for us to understand the intent entirely. So the journey continues in 2018 when we first launched Aura as a bot in the web and voice. And that's how this looks like from Sophie's perspective now.
Hi, I am Aura, your virtual assistant. Please give me your address so that I can check our system for more information about the outage in your area.
So the system, or in this case, Aura, she would not, or it's actually genderless, and also maybe also another fact. So we choose this kind of cloud icon so that so people are really, to make sure that people know, I mean in web of course, at the hotline they won't see an icon, but that they know that they are interacting with a virtual assistant. So also to follow like ethical standards that also Telefonica worldwide actually committed to. So Aura could not only understand now the intent, I mean that's what of course the NLU system could do before, but also now takes care of her service issue. And this is one example of another 30 self-services that Aura can take care of, like changing the bank data, getting personalized information about network issues, or changing the address, for example. And Aura is also capable of course, giving answers to more generic intents, so also known as FAQs, and that will then be played out, or that are based on pre-scripted dialogues. So you can imagine maintaining 2,000 scripted dialogues it's a really high effort for our content managers. And also the second thing, once they're of course very static, so the dialogue from Sophie's perspective seems to be very static. So once she has a follow-up question, for example, for an FAQ, Aura would not be possible to give a relevant answer, and also if she has some like another intent or issue which is unpredictable, and that's why we wouldn't have set in FAQ for this. So as an example,
I urgently need to finish my paper. Do you have any tips to go online?
so this would be something that Aura at this stage is not possible to answer. Okay, as I already said, and we all know that ChatGPT, or especially foundation models, became very popular or rose in the horizon of the conversational AI universe in 2022 or in beginning of 2023. We started to experiment with foundation models. Using and to see how or exploiting the potential of LLMs to enhance Aura's capabilities and especially to overcome the challenges that we were facing. So that's why I'm happy to present that at the end that we in May this year we will deploy or launch in the first MVP our FAQ generated or powered by LLMs. And based on that, Aura would have a relevant and appropriate answer for Sophie's inquiry that you just heard.
In addition, here are some quick solutions so you can still complete your online research. Use public Wi-Fi of cafes or libraries, or ask your neighbours to share their Wi-Fi with you.
So, as you can see, the response is now relevant and way more conversational, way more engaging and fluent, and and also this kind of edge case, like many other edge cases. For example, we have a O2 TV streaming option, and then customers have questions if certain channels are included. So as said, Aura is now able to answer a whole more variety of questions. So these were the promising side. Of course, I think as everyone, we are also facing a lot of challenges, especially with hallucinations. So we also saw with our friendly users in the log files that Aura is also advising maybe to use the Wi-Fi or an open network of the neighbor when it's not secured. So this is not, I mean, it can be done, but it's not really an answer that we want to play out to the customer. We see challenges with displaying web links. So sometimes it makes up web links. And holding context is a challenge, and on a more operational level, ingesting content to RAG is not as easy as we actually thought. So we just thought, okay, we can just scrape our websites and then dump it into RAG and everything will be fine. So the reality is definitely different. All right, so what's next? Let's see, let's envision a scene in the future where Sophie's intent is handled differently. So.
Hi, Sophie. I noticed an internet outage at your address. Do you want me to take care of it?
So Aura here proactively informs Sophie about her trouble could arise, let's say, and asks for permission to take care of it.
Yes, of course.
Of course, she needs a solution, and Aura continues.
Great. I will send you a new Wi-Fi router to your home address. Are you at home tomorrow morning?
So based on the analysis of the backend, Aura decided autonomously to send out a Wi-Fi router to fix Sophie's issues. Okay, and also takes care of shipping process, let's say. And at the end,
Meanwhile, I give you unlimited data for your mobile contract until the issue is fixed.
so to really maximize Sophie's customer satisfaction, she gets a promotion or free data as a goodwill gesture. So will Aura go or become an agentic agent? So agentic AI or agentic agents is an expression, let's say, or topic that has arisen at the end of last year. And the demos that we see are very, very promising. So, but that's why we are setting up POCs to see how and if Aura can really autonomously, or what's the advantage when Aura autonomously takes decisions. How could the intent, I mean, is it really, does it give us advantages in understanding the intent entirely? And can it also really seamlessly, as we see here, navigate through different self-services? Good, and let's have also a view on Sophie, how she is kind of adopting to the technology. And I think Ilian, I don't know if he is here, also covered this point. So like Sophie, for example, she is really intensively using foundation models to either write or generate text or images for her papers for the university, or to use it, or also uses the voice feature for sparing purposes for a new project, for example. So and the expectation of the customer using GenAI for the private needs is really, really high when they use, of course, to the UX of our solutions when they are contacting the contact center and interact with our virtual assistant. So coming to an end, let me tell you this. So I strongly believe that the customer satisfaction depends on how rapidly companies adopt GenAI to enhance the user experience with their existing conversational AI solutions or virtual assistants.
Thank you very much, Tina. I think, especially that on that last slide where you had showed that vision to the future, right? I think this is a really important point also, do we let AI do the jobs that actually make it a good partner, right? And I think that's a great example to say, well, I'm going to give you unlimited access for that period, right? I do believe that's the way the company should react, because the problem was created. And it's easy to offer that solution, and why not let the AI do that, right? We won't have time now, but if we have time in the break, I have another great example of another company. I was talking to an energy provider who was also giving a great solution where AI just takes over a job, which is just very, very nice for the customer. And I think this is a very nice point that you made. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for the presentation.